NXT, October 28th, 2025, Tuesday. Let's just get right into it. This is the first NXT after Halloween Havoc and the last NXT before Halloween. So this was definitely a big show. They kicked the show off with, of course, Halloween Havoc highlights. But after they got done with that, they showed Trick Williams walking around the back going crazy, looking for Wwe Nxt, talking stuff, beating people, throwing people backstage as he was walking to the ring. Baby oil everywhere, dripping everywhere, getting on everybody, slamming it and flicking in people's eyes, getting in their mustaches and everywhere. He eventually made himself to the ring, got on the mic, and started talking stuff about Wwe Nxt, telling him where he looking for him. He deserved to have that title, that he stole that belt from him and all that. And then Ava actually came out with security. Who was one of her securities?
One of them Jack Presley Harley Riggins dudes.
And he's from Evolve. And he's still doing security and doing Evolve at the same time, getting that money, do what you got to do. But yeah, Ava came out there looking better than ever. She had the security guards with her, and she pretty much told Trick that you lost fair and square. No cheating was Evolve. Wwe Nxt came out on a microphone pretty much telling how he beat Trick down, and as he was running, he came in the ring. A big brawl broke out. Security had to break it up. And that was pretty much the end of that whole segment at the beginning of the show kicking off. But after that, they had like the progressive match of the night, which was going to be Axiom versus Jasper Troy in the Speed semifinals round. Winner of this get to go against who for the Speed Championship?
El Grande Americano.
El Grande Americano. AKA Kaiser, because people were saying that, you already know. And shouts out to what's the dude's name? Luke Kaiser? Yeah.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Shouts out to him, man. He had Tiffany Stratton in her prime. I think that it's rumors going on they broke up, but even if they were together, they broke up, man. He definitely did his thing. But yeah, though, the progressive match of the night, Axiom versus Jasper Troy, Speed semifinals. And this was a 3-minute match. We ain't gonna spend too much time with this. It was the classic with the powerhouse versus the high flyer. Jasper Troy, he was pretty much picking him apart, overpowering him. Axiom couldn't do a lot. He was he had to pick his spots where he can hit him and kick him and try to dive on him here and there, but Jasper Troy was just too much, too big, too powerful. The clotheslines was too strong. He closed down on one time and flipped him, and he hit him with that special that I forgot what they called the special that Jasper Troy got.
Black Hole Slam.
The Black Hole Slam. It's pretty much that special that Ibis got, and he was running around and using the TNA. And two of the Americanos was in the crowd watching this match. And Jasper Troy beat his ass, hit him with that special, got the easy victory in 3 minutes. So you already know what it is. But after that, though, they had Sol Ruka and Zarya in the back talking to Ava. And they was pretty much going over. We already seen what happened at Halloween Havoc. Zarya lost the title that she was representing for against Blake Monroe. And now Sol Ruka got the Speed Championship. Ava was asking her, what you going to do with it? You going to fight? You gonna let Zarya fight for you? What you gonna do? You gonna relinquish it? What you gonna do? And what does Sol have to say about what she wanted to do with the Speed title, man?
Well, she can't trust Zarya for nothing, certified jobber, so she just relinquished it.
Yeah, and Zarya was highly upset about that. She kind of gave Zarya a looked at Ava, and she said, you know what? No, I don't want Zarya to fight for me. I'd rather relinquish it to a fighting champion. She kind of dissed Zarya and made it seem like she ain't a real fighter. Zarya was pissed off, walked away. I'm pretty much thinking that this friendship could be over. You never know. But after that, though, they had the Cullen walking up. And let me tell you, man, Tatum Paxley looked real good with that title. If you don't know, Tatum Paxley got that women's NXT title at Halloween Havoc. She beat young JC Jane. She did it, and man, she was looking extra good. Her, Izzy, and they had the 2 extra members of their crew. That's pretty much Izzy Dame's squad right now. And they walked to the ring, and the crowd was showing Tatum Paxley so much love. They was chanting, "You deserve it." They was chanting her name. They was just bigging up for her. And Izzy Dame, she always in the back with that kind of that jealous look. She pretty much almost hit Tatum Paxley with the title at Halloween Havoc. Tatum Paxley, she's just trying to see the good in everybody though. She's just a real happy, jittery person. Tatum Paxley is cool, man. What did you think about Tatum Paxley winning that title at Halloween Havoc a couple of days ago?
It was amazing. Finally, I said amazing. Amazing. She finally took that title off of JC Jane.
Shouts out to JC Jane. Hopefully one day she can get back into that title picture, but it don't look like it. Tatum Paxley definitely did her thing, and she actually said that she gonna be a fighting champion. She said she gonna be giving out title shots left and right. You get a title shot, you get a title shot, you get a title shot. She don't even care, and she said that the fans is disappointed about the wheel not being a Halloween Havoc. So Tatum Paxley got her own wheel. They walked to the wheel, and the wheel had different names from the women on the NXT and the Evolve roster. And I think it might have been some TNA women on there too. I don't know, I'm not sure. But they had the wheel, and she spent the wheel, and she said whoever it lands on gets a title shot this night. And who ended up? Who did the wheel land on, man?
Lola Vice.
Young Lola Vice got the opportunity to be able to fight Tatum Paxley for that women's NXT title. You already know how big that is for her. She just lost not too long ago, so she ready to get her get back. And so if you don't know what that means, that's 3 title matches tonight on NXT. We got some heavy matches for the titles tonight. But after that, they had Trick Williams, man. He was walking backstage. He had walked past OTM. They kind of gave him a look. Then they showed Kendall Gray in the back with Rand St. Clair getting ready for her big title match against Lash Legend. And this is her first title defense, Kendall Gray. So after that, they went to commercial, and then they just got right into it. Lash Legend versus Kendall Gray. Last Legend came out first. Kendall Gray had Rand St. Clair. Let me just tell you, and yeah, this is for the Evolve Women's Championship title match. This was a real hard-hitting match. Lash Legend was beating Kendall Gray ass. She was knocking the hell out of her, throwing her around like a little doll, like a little Barbie doll. She pump kicked her so hard at one point she flipped over and landed on her damn head. I thought she might have broken her neck or something, but she was beating her ass, catching her with all kind of heavy hits and elbows, doing her dirty all through the whole match. Kendall Gray barely landed any moves. She had a couple of verses that she did, but Lash was on that ass. She was beating her ass, and Lash Legend was looking super good. Extra 10 out of 10, looking real good, looking great, looking amazing, doing her thing. But somehow, some way, Lash could not get the job done against Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray, I don't know how many special moves she got, but she beat Callie damn near the same way. Not really though. Callie didn't beat her ass like Lash did, Legend, but Kendall Gray came out of nowhere, hit her with some type of move I never even seen her do before, and Lash didn't kick out. And Kendall Gray got the win. She retained her Evolve Championship. What did you think about this match, man? Lash Legend versus Kendall Gray.
It was a good match. I love seeing Lash beat Kendall Gray ass, but come on, man. That is so cheap. Kendall Gray got too many moves, too many nicknames, too many friends, too much stuff, bro.
Yeah, and it's looking like Kendall Gray going to be part of the Rand's new crew. Rand St. Clair is looking for some new women to make her a new crew. But yeah, Lash Legend lost. Kendall Gray got the win. And after that, they pretty much showed Miles Bourne. He was like talking. He was on his phone, like a special video selfie message, talking about how he ready to fight Tavion. And they did the same thing with Tavion. Tavion was talking about he ready to fight him, and they brothers either way at the end of the day. And then after that, they showed Lola Vice. They showed Tatum Paxley and Lola Vice in the back, and Lola Vice was congratulating Tatum on winning the title, and Tatum was happy that she landed on her spinning the wheel, but Lola Vice looked Tatum Paxley right in her eyes and said she's going to knock her out and get that title. And Tatum Paxley said she ain't finna lose that title no time soon. And then Izzy Dane walked up, of course. But after that, though, they had Tavion Heights versus Miles Bourne. Josh Bridges came out there and he was like he was commentating with Booker T. And who the other commentator with Booker T?
Vic Joseph.
Yeah, Big Vic Joseph. Not too much. We're not gonna spend too much time on this. Miles Bourne won this match. He beat Tavion Heights. It wasn't a long match. Out of nowhere, Trick Williams came out of nowhere and hit Miles Bourne with a chair and called out Ricky Saints. And him and Ricky Saints like kind of got into it again. And that was pretty much it. But after that though, they showed Kalani in the back getting ready for her title match tonight against Jordan Grace, TNA title, women's knockout title. And Kalani was looking super good. She got the two braids, doing her thing, looking extra great. Kalani, one of the best out there to do it. But so Kalani in the back getting ready. After that, they showed Chelsea Green and Ethan Page talking. Chelsea Green had Apple Fire with her. And hold on, what was Chelsea Green and Ethan Page talking about?
I think they was talking about some mixed tag titles in AAA at Gold Rush.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had that. And in case y'all didn't know, they got NXT Gold Rush coming up. It's going to have all 4 different brands pretty much. We talking Evolve, NXT, AAA, and TNA. All the titles going to be put up from 4 different brands. It's going to go down 2 back-to-back weeks. It's going to get crazy. NXT Gold Rush. Make sure y'all check that out. But they was talking out together, and out of nowhere, Thea Hale was in the back, and she was walking in the back. And what happened with that, man?
She said, "I believe in Joe Hendry," and Joe Hendry popped out the trash can like Oscar the Grouch.
Popped out the fresh trash can, scared the hell out of Chelsea Green and Alba Fire. Alba Fire had to get Chelsea Green out of there like she was the president. She grabbed her and swooped her out of there. And Joe Hendry, man, he popping out of refrigerators, trash cans, lockers. You never know, man, where Joe Hendry might be, man. You might go use the bathroom. He might pop out the toilet when you find to take it a number 2. You never know where Joe Hendry might pop up. But Ethan Page said he ain't taking no advice from anybody that pops out of a trash can. So, but after that though, they got straight to it. They had another title match, the second title match of the night. They had young Tatum Paxley, her first title defense. She came out there, of course, with the Cullen, but only Izzy stayed. Versus who?
Lola Vice. For
the NXT Women's Championship. And let me tell y'all, man, this was a real good match. Didn't last long. It seemed like if the match would have went on longer, that you never know. Two different styles just going at it. Tatum Paxley, she can do everything. A lot of people sleep on how good Tatum Paxley is. She is a great wrestler. She can do high fly moves, technical moves, submissions. She got some strength. She can do it all. And we already know Lola Vice. She like fought in like UFC and all that. She really will knock your ass out or tap you out. So Lola Vice, I honestly think Lola Vice will beat Tatum Paxley, and she could have, but she couldn't really finish the job. Tatum Paxley, she was putting up a fight, but in the midst of all of that, young JC Jane came out, of course, with Fallon Henley and Langley Reed. They came out 3 deep, Fatal Influence, and they started beating everybody ass. They started with Izzy Dane, started beating her ass, and then Lola Vice and Tatum Paxley was in the ring back to back, ready to defend theirs. They had stopped fighting with each other. They tried to fight Fatal Influence off. Fatal Influence got the best of them. With Langley Reed in the mix now, they way stronger than they was with Jasmine Nix. Langley Reed she be whooping for real. She be beating them down. And JC Jane, man, she was talking big stuff the whole time. She was letting them know she ain't going nowhere. Fatal Influence ain't going nowhere. JC Jane was doing her thing, man. It is what it is, man. JC Jane is not going nowhere. But after all of that craziness, and yeah, nobody was declared a winner. The match was interrupted. So that Tatum Paxley Lola Vice title match interrupted by Fatal Influence. So Tatum Paxley automatically retains. You already know. But after that, they had Blake Monroe in the tub with her her North American Women's Championship. She had it on the side. She had her wine and all her little expensive stuff just chilling in the tub. And if you don't know, she kind of got like an evil side to her now and stuff too. But she was just pretty much celebrating in the tub, doing her thing. And after that, they had the NXT Anonymous cam. That cam that kind of be hiding in the cut in the back, watching other people like it's Diddy at a playground. But you had Javon Evans in the back on the phone talking to Leon Slater. And they was pretty much talking about how they finna take over this tag team division when Leon Slater get done taking care of his division, his X division championship business. And Dark State came in, and they pretty much got into it with Javon Evans and letting them know, man, they ain't gonna win nothing. Dark State gonna keep their titles, and they was talking big stuff. Your boy Cyclone Sugars was there.
My dude got a little shirt on. Cyclone Sugar is one of the worst members of Dark State.
They, in some kind of way, they ended up setting a match for next week. They gonna have Javon Evans versus Cyclone Sugars.
Yeah.
In a 1-on-1. Who you got winning that match and why?
Javon. Because Cyclone Sugar is gonna get beat. He is not in any way a singles competitor. He like Osiris Griffin, bro. They both got that silent. They just weird. I got Javon for the win.
Yeah, I got Javon winning too, but come on now, how Javon gonna beat 4 people? We already know what Sugar's coming with. But after that though, we got the main event of the night. We got young Jordan Grace versus the beautiful Kalani Jordan, TNA knockout champion. And right before we get into this match, they actually went to a commercial and all that, and they came back and they had Zarya and Sol Ruka in the back talking about, the speed tournament that they finna have for the women's coming up. And JC Jane interrupted that shit. She got into the camera and let them know she gunning for that title. She worked too damn hard just to lose that title and not get no more chances to win that title back. Fallon Henley and Landy Reed had her back. I'm 100% ready for JC Jane to get that belt back if she need to, man. What you think about JC Jane saying she's putting herself in that contender spot, man?
Ew. Disgusting.
Shouts out to JC Jane. Keep doing your thing.
You didn't let me finish.
Let's go.
She is mad. She's terrible. She's a word that starts with the letter U, in my opinion.
JC Jane, keep doing your thing. But Kalani and Jordan Grace for the TNA Knockout Title Championship, man. This was a really, really good match. Kalani, she one of the best to ever do it. Jordan Grace, one of the best to ever do it. Powerhouse. Jordan Grace, one of them little thick neck powerhouses. She only what about 4'11", big shoulders, giant elbows, big, thick, sturdy legs and sternum.
Bro.
And she'll throw your ass around. And you already know about Kalani. She was double braided up, double cheeked up on a Tuesday, doing her thing, looking better than ever, landing all kind of spectacular moves. She is amazing. Kalani, she high flyer. She get technical. She could do all kinds. What can't Kalani do? If you didn't know too, she engaged a little Bow Wow. That's 100%.
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, that guy, Carmelo Hayes. But yeah, Kalani and Jordan Grace, man, they was making an instant classic, going at it back and forth. It came to one point though, in the middle of them going at it back and forth, Trick Williams and Ricky Saints came out in the middle of their match, fighting right in the middle of their match. All kind of referees and security out there. In the midst of all of that, the referee for the Kalani Jordan Grace match, he had left the ring, and Kalani was in there. She grabbed her title and she just gave it a look, because y'all already know Kalani a good girl. She was looking at that title, and Jordan Grace hit her with some heavy stuff, caught her with that pin, and Kalani almost lost, kicked out. As Trick and Ricky was going at it some more, Kalani grabbed the title again. She really thought about it this time, made up her mind, turned around and smacked the strong off of Jordan Grace's face. Hit her dead in her dome, pinned her, and got that pin for the win and retained. And Lonnie don't lose. I'm trying to tell you. What do you think about Kalani winning how she did against Jordan Grace, man?
Man, whatever. Her head shape stands for the letter T in TNA.
I'm proud of Kalani. Kalani is one of the greatest that can ever do it, man. But Kalani won. She the women's knockout champion yet again. Jordan Grace can't say nothing, can't do nothing. She won, and after she won, the fight with Trick and Ricky Saints kept going. It came to one point. What happened? Didn't somebody get slammed through some stuff? What happened, man, with that? With Ricky Saints and Trick Williams.
So Ricky Saints kind of spear takedown Trick Williams through that NXT, that wooden wall.
Did him dirty. And then Trick got, once all that commotion got out, Trick, Ava popped up out of nowhere, still looking better than ever. And she said, since y'all want to go at it, y'all been fighting all night and interrupting matches and all that. You got Trick leaving baby oil everywhere. She's slipping and sliding in the baby oil. People, it's a hazard now. Baby oil everywhere, all over the arena and in the crowd.
You know that's cocoa butter.
She the same thing that Ava had to say was Ava said she had a new decision. If they want to fight each other so much, they are definitely going to fight, but not any match. It's going to be a what kind of match?
A last man standing match.
A last man standing match. We got Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams. Two of the best out right now in NXT. They finna have a last man standing match at Gold Rush, possibly in New York. So make sure y'all ready for that. Who you got winning that match and why?
Ricky!
I 100% got Trick Williams whooping Ricky Saints. And I hope once he beat Ricky Saints disappears and never comes back. Trick Williams beat Ricky Saints to get that title. But this was an amazing episode of NXT. They had 3 title matches. One of them got interrupted, but 3 title matches, all in the women's division. That's great work right there, man. Shouts out to Shawn Michaels. What did you think of this episode of NXT?
This was a pretty good episode.
I'm mad Lash Legend lost.
It was kind of good that she lost, because come on, she don't need to be a champion on Evolve. She got bigger things to do.
Lash Legend will be making that big brand one day. SmackDown or Raw soon. But make sure y'all look out, man. We got the one and only Saturday night main event coming up in a few days. We got a lot of great. This is one of the best Saturday night main events they ever gonna have. So make sure y'all stay tuned. NXT Gold Rush coming up. NXT Deadline is officially coming up in the first week of November. It's finna get crazy. We got a lot of different stuff coming up. Survival Series. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Do you have a message of the day?
Maxine Dupree. The Max in Maxine Dupree stands for Max Level Jobber.